How's it going? We're going to start this day off with providing some shading. We're going to start immediately, go into it. There's this umbrella here. Come over here. Look at this. You see these plants? See how they're doing? So good. I don't know how much we can stand all day like that. So, put in some chairs. There. Something like that. Let me see if I can just fix it. Honestly, that's not too bad. Well, let's get this chair here. Ta-da. That alone is going to help out a lot. Check this out. Get some squash growing right there. Squash is going really well. Over here too. Down below. Look at that. And some cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes right there. And basil. Zucchini. Swiss chard. Future garden bed. Zucchini. Squash. Variations of squash. Lettuce. Potato. This is a nice little pathway I had to clean up. There's some dry leaves here. Help keep the ground from growing more grass and turn that side more into a garden area. So we gotta water. A lot of these plants got watered in the morning. But as you can see, this crazy extreme heat is insane. I mean, it's no different than usual, but you know, they need a little extra. So that's what we're here doing. We're gonna give them some water. We're gonna get some water. I have an ice pack in my pocket. Helps me stay just a tad bit cooler. I also have my hat and sunglasses and I'm hydrating because it's very hot. They're saying there's a heat advisory. I'm really staying in the shade as much as I can. Luckily, there's plenty of shade. I can just, if I don't have to be in the sun, then I won't be in the sun. You know? Let's go this way. There's a 10-foot pool. So relaxing to just sit in there and float. Sometimes it's all you need. So I'm gonna give these house plants some water. There's a ladder we gotta get out of the way. See how disorganized they got? They got disorganized pretty quick. So we're gonna keep organizing as soon as we're done watering. Although I may have to cut today short because I gotta take my mom to see the doctor. So we'll try to work as fast as we can. How about that? Without breaking anything. Get in the shade. There we go. parsley, Swiss chard. Here we have some squash, some more squash, tomatoes. Some more Swiss chard here. Let's get some more water. Get in the shade. Actually, I'm gonna go around because there's shade over there. Come this way, there's more shade. I can stand over here. Look how the tomato stems out all the way that way. Pretty thick stem. This zucchini's looking decent. This plant over here, this one's looking amazing. Probably because it gets a lot of sun. This zucchini plant is doing really well. Ooh. Look at that. You got, this one's messing around. Oh, there we go. See that right there? That's a zucchini growing right there. And I think this one's right there as well, if I'm not mistaken. I always spot a bee flying around. Oh, that's a wasp. You like the shade? Yeah, I think one of them is a bee. Nope. They're kind of mad I did that. Oh boy. Alright, get some more water. I almost feel like those plants are going to need more shade. See how much better they're starting to do? They're starting to puff up. Instead of being wilty like that, they're starting to puff up. Keep it healthy. Not so dried and wilty. These plants need water. There's so many little wasps over there. It's crazy. It's probably because there's so much shade from the zucchini. They're probably attracted to it too. There's the potato. Not doing so hot. I think it's gonna need some shade. There's like a gajillion wasps over there. It's crazy. Forget about this guy. There you go. Yeah, I'm already sweating like crazy. Just from being in the sun for like... My phone's probably gonna get hot if I don't get out of the sun. There. Put a chair over my head, create some shade. I want to put this over here. Yeah. There we go. I better get in the shade. It is so hot. It's crazy. Put this ice pack to the phone so it can cool down. Hey, what up? What up, Logan? I'm doing some garden work. Pretty tough noon right now, but it's pretty hot. It's insanely hot. I lost track of it. Better get in the shade. Man, it's hot. Oh, there it is. I gotta grab my little water thing. Right. Seriously, it's so hot. You go out there in the sun, it's just baking. Baking everything. It's like a hot oven. Hot oven. Hot oven. Get these plants back here. I bought some dirt today at Home Depot, so I'm going to be filling these pots for future seeding. As you can see, some of the wind knocked it over. That's fine. That's fine. I'll pick it up. Then, keep organizing the space. I may move that somewhere else, maybe into the shed or something, because it's just blah. It's just right there. So, give these guys some water too. Okay. I'm gonna dive in that pool as soon as I'm done. Well, that's not true. I gotta take my mom to the doctor's office, but yeah, once I get back, I'm diving right in. Perfect day for a good dive in. Head first. Okay. Next up. Oh, next. See, I gave that water. This needs some water. This is gonna need water. Those peppers. Better get in the shade. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's good exercise. It's good. A lot of productivity going on around here. And yeah, once I'm done with the watering, I can get to some of the real work, the more exciting stuff. But watering is, you have to do it. And I mean, like I said, I only do an hour a day, so I don't do any gardening outside of this hour, really. This is all the gardening I do in 1 hour. But I think that the more I do it every day, the better and faster I get at it, Keeps me on my feet. These are the cucumbers, cucumber flowers. Once they get, oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to bring the flowers over here. There's some more shade. This is a tough spot to be in. These plants are not doing too well. Definitely needs water. I gotta move that ladder. Beautiful garden. Okay, here you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you are. Okay. These guys are having a kind of tough time too. And these are all wild plants. Yeah. I really like those. I like them viney plants. Okay, I need to go to the other side and grab some soil bags. It's gonna be really hard to do with one hand, but I think it's doable. Or I could take a pot over there, fill it up, and then come right back, which is, you know, a different kind of work. You know, I almost want to do that. I almost want to just bring the pots, fill them up, you know, especially if I just have one hand to use. About that. I can try to carry it too. I have to fix the entryway. It's going to be one major project. That's going to be a huge project. Oh, well, I guess I should have left the tray there with this. Mr. Doofus. Just like Kramer. Let's see. Let's take these. It's quite a bit. I know I'm going to need gloves, so I'm going to grab some gloves real quick. This will be a tray right there. But yeah, it kind of gives me an excuse to go back in the AC because it is hot. Whew. Really hot out there. Oh yeah, so keep it nice and dark in here. I'm surprised there's even the phone can even pick up any kind of light. It's so dark in here. It's nice and cool. I gotta find my gloves. There they are. Oh yeah, it's nice and cool in here. The phone is pretty hot, so it's actually good that I'm in here. Let me get my glove on so I have this situated, and I'm gonna jump outside and get back to the gardening. And apologize, I don't have a microphone, and I'm using a really crappy phone. That's all I got, you know. That's all I got. So yeah, let me get this sucker on. Boy, it's exciting. Oh my god, the sun's harsh. Okay, I definitely need to get in here for a second. That was a good call. Good call to come in here. Yeah, it's cool down for. Oh my god, the phone is so hot. All right, let me go by the AC. That way the phone can cool down because it is burning up. It is burning up. I'm not even kidding. This thing is hot. So I have this little AC unit down here. I know it's not the best. There's probably no lighting. Let's see if I can turn on the light. I'll turn on so. I don't want to cut the feed necessarily, so I gotta stand by the AC unit. That way the phone cools down. It's ridiculous. It's so freaking hot. Take my hot out for a second. Yeah, this is the only way I'm going to be able to keep the live alive, because otherwise it's just the phone's going to burn up. Last time what happened was all the functions on my phone stopped working, then it got disconnected. But it's just going to be a few minutes. I don't know what to say. It's kind of embarrassing, but this is the life right here. Using what I got. It's crazy how hot it is out there. Insane. Pretty insane. Yeah, I did a good job watering everything that needed to get watered. Just a little extra. I put shading over the potatoes because, you know, the potatoes were just going to keep getting dried up and keep wilting. I put a big umbrella over the squash plant because, again, all those leaves are wilting, and then if they wilt too much, they'll start cracking and turning yellow and they die. So, you know, I think over the course of the last week, I've probably lost 10-15% of the leaves because of the heat, and maybe some other stuff too, diseases and whatnot. But boy, it is, you know, take a little time out here in the AC. The phone's feeling better. I'm gonna jump up here in like 2 minutes, I promise. We'll go back out there and we'll start putting soil in those pots, because my mom wants me to take a couple of plants, like little baby tree plants that are growing in the yard, take them out and put one in a big pot. So I'm gonna go do that here in a minute. But first I want to seed something, so I'm actually getting these other smaller pots. I'm gonna fill it with dirt. And I guess right now, I only have one freehand. I'm gonna go down there with a tray of pots and fill it with dirt and see if I can manage holding a tray full of heavy soil pots all in one hand. We'll see. Maybe I can do two hands and hold the phone kind of way in front of me. Either way, it's going to be challenging. This is the only AC I got right here. So the phone is feeling better. It's feeling more chill. It was burning up. I could feel it. I could feel it burning up. All right, we're back out. We're getting back out there. The other part is I don't know how much battery life I got. 9%. Lovely. How fantastic is that? I do have a battery charger, and I think it overheats because I have it charging on this battery charger, plus I'm out in the sun, and plus I'm live. So the combination of the three things going at once, probably not the best thing for the phone. So, you know, I have this. Well, all right, let's go to POV. We're gonna go to POV. Get my glove on. Get my glove on. Right there. Well, I got one hand, one free hand, and one hand holding the phone. That takes talent. That's why I went to acting, so I can hold one hand my phone and use the other hand free to do stuff. Genius, man. All right, let's see. Yeah, oh, I left the tray over there, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's okay. You always, come outside. Like, what's going on? Check up on things. Okay, taking the tray. We're gonna open this little gate. It's pretty much what happened was a big tree branch fell on top of this thing and it totally destroyed it. A big giant branch from up there got struck by lightning and it fell, and it was so large that it went all the way up to there past the gate. It was insane. Missed the trailer by 2 feet. Kid you not. Kid you not. Missed the trailer by 2 feet. All right. At least there's shade over here. It's a nice patio here, actually. No, it's not even funny. I shouldn't even say that. I know a guy who's got one hand. He's a pretty cool guy. He told me this morning. All right. see. This is looking pretty good. This is looking okay. And we got room for one more. Wait, this is a big one. That's why it's all weird. It's taking up more space than the other ones. There we go. Now they all fit. So I have that and that. So what we're gonna do is fix some of this. Like, heavy. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do it with my bare hands. Who needs a tool? Who needs a knife? Knives are for pussies. Just kidding. Alright. So I need to keep this hand kind of clean because it's handling the phone. So now we do a little switcheroo. Get some of that good old store-bought corporation soil. All right. How lovely. That's nice. That's just nice. You grab a handful with the glove and we stick the dirt in the pot. Very simple stuff here. Nice little exercise. You know, that's all you need to do. Now, typically I would do this with my bare hands, but like I said, handling a phone, it's kind of a risky business. I don't want to get it dirty. You can get dirt in the tiniest of crevices. The next thing you know, your phone doesn't work. It doesn't work like it used to. And then I have more problems. Quite frankly, I don't need problems right now. Okay, so let's grab some of this here. Keep filling it up. What do you say, mis amigos? How exciting! How thrilling! I feel goosebumps. My stomach is going through the roof of my skull from excitement. Wow, this is amazing! How fantastic! I like my robotic voice. One hand goes in, grabs some dirt, then it goes right back in. You think Joe Dirt would approve of this? You think Joe Dirt would approve of this message? Did you guys like the Netflix and the sequel to Joe Dirt? Joe Dirt. I'm surprised they even did it. It was quite surprising. I'm kind of glad, but did you like it? Did you like Joe Dirt Part 2? That's the real question. That was all right. I think I stopped watching it at some point. I was like watching it. I was like, eh. I'm sure a lot of people like it. I'm still a fan. It's just sometimes I grew up on that stuff, so I just kind of, I don't know. I guess I'm just over it, I guess. I don't know. I'm waiting for more comedians to evolve. It just all seems to be static or losing their minds or being assholes or, trying to be something they're not. A weird time for comedy. I saw a part of the Joe Rogan special recently. It's okay. I mean, he's just being him. And I don't think he's funny. And I've never watched I watched like 2 episodes of his podcast. And I thought, wow, how boring. People actually watch this? Like, no thank you. Like everything you talk about I've already known. Nothing is so amazing to me. Anything he said is like, you're so far behind, dude. You're years behind everything. It's just funny to me that he's considered to be the number one podcaster when he's behind on everything, and he's not even funny. Anyways, I don't mean to rag on him. It's just, sometimes you got to rag on people because, I don't know. From my perspective, he seems like an aggressive person who likes to be on top and kind of a gatekeeper situation, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm not a comedian, so I don't know. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just stuff I see on YouTube, Stuff I see on YouTube. It's completely irrelevant to what I watch, but sometimes it pops up and it's like, what is this? Controversy. I guess that's how controversy spreads, huh? It's probably like paid advertisement to spread controversy because then it gets people talking about it like I am. All right, there's absolutely no way I can pick that up with one hand. It's just not happening. So we're gonna try to use this where I hold the phone. There we go. I'm still holding the phone, and I have the tray of pots with me. Except I can't really finagle the phone too much. There's not a lot of space for finagling the phone. I'm just barely hanging onto it with 2 fingers. I gotta say, it hurts. It's really painful for my fingers. It's burning. The muscles inside my fingers, holding it with 2 little fingers. Okay, let's put this down. Boy. Oh boy. There we go. You got some little pots here for some little potential. You got potential going on here. You know what? We can just move this here to this tray. It just so happens to be conveniently placed for no reason a few days ago. And now it's just been waiting for me there the whole time so that I could do this exact thing that I just improv'd. How do you like that? How do you like that situation? That's pretty nice. I think let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. I don't see why not. Do you have a problem with it? I don't have a problem with it. As long as you don't have a problem with it, I don't have a problem with it either. So I'm glad we set that aside. Now we can fill this up with the rest of them. Just trash it. Put that there. Put that there. This is kind of broken. Put it to the side. Put that there. Put this here. This one goes. No, it doesn't go there. This one goes there. This one actually goes to this one here, like that. And technically this should go right there. And then that's how it's supposed to go. Don't ask me how I knew that. I just knew that it had to be that way. Technique's lovely. There's my dad playing in the court. He could show you how to play this game. Ooh, you've completed the little court here. Nice. Ooh. So he added those wood and kind of cornered it all together. There's actually a really nice shade here. He's getting ready to throw that. Oh, a little too hard there. It's pretty sweet. Plenty of shade, which is makes it nice back here. Take these guys, take them over here. Yeah. Alouette, jaune, alouette, alouette, jaune, alright, let's get down here and then just keep the process going until we got to fill up that bucket. Look at this huge pot thing. It's for a tree. It's for a little baby tree that's growing back there. I think we're gonna plant it, and I don't know. I could try to sell it maybe. That's $11. I fill that with the rest of the bag. The bag was like what, $5? The tree is basically free, so I could sell you that plant for a good $20. You got yourself a little baby tree for $20. What do you say? What do you say? You like the idea? I need to look up the prices for these trees. And then, who doesn't like planting trees? Some people like cutting them down. I don't want to cut down trees. I've never had the impulse, the notion to be like, oh, let's go cut that tree down. Nah, I had a solar panel company be like, hey, you need to cut all those trees down in order if you're going to install a free solar panel by the government. I was like, you want me to cut all my trees down for you to install the solar panels? How about I give you a hard pass on that one? Not just a pass, but like a hard pass. How about you go cut your pee-pee off? That's how I feel about it, So yeah, I said no, but I think I'm going to build my own little solar panel rig on a cart that I can move around and power up different stationary batteries and power up different parts of the house, I guess, or the camper, if anything. Really power that sucker up. And, there's a room I want to turn to a podcast room. But, slowly but surely. I'm a slowly but surely guy. I have a destination. I don't have all the money in the world. I don't have all the friends in the world with connections, Pretty simple dude. And so I think my spirit animal is the turtle. Turtle. So I'm a turtle, Thing about turtles, though, we get there. Oh, we get there. The rabbit may think he's getting there quicker, but he's going to take breaks. We go at a steady pace. And we actually get faster, too. We get fast. And we get bigger as time progresses. We age. We have a lot of wisdom. So, good things there. Give me a high five. They should have a high five feature on YouTube. I mean, come on, it's 2025. We know what a thumbs up is. Can we have a high five option? I mean, is it so not cool to have a high five option? I think there should be a high five option on the YouTube thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There, let's fill up. Let's fill up this little area. This one too. I don't even know if I'm using the right kind of soil for the pots, but again, this is just temporary. And honestly, I'm gonna top that with some finer soil like this, and then put the seed in there, let it grow, and then transplant the seeds to the garden bed once they're a little older. Okay. I have to get, this will be the last thing I do today just because I had to take my mom to the sister's office. So I could come back live for a little bit, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'll just end it. But I think I heard her call my name. She's like, hey, where are you? But yeah, unfortunately, I think this is all we're going to get done today. But, yeah,